Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Starting off, we'll take a look at this morning's surface analysis, in which we do have high pressure raining offshore with a weakening disturbance that is sliding through the area, bringing some of these scattered showers with a couple bursts of heavier precipitation, but most of that has since pushed offshore with just lingering showers over the area now, and looks to continue over the next few hours. Although that coverage has been on the since decrease, you'll also see that the main rain is pushed offshore, and today, unfortunately, will be our last mild day for a while, with our highs in the mid 60s before we see a stronger cold front sweep through the area from west to east this evening as a Midwest low lifts into Ontario and Quebec. And then behind that front, we'll see those winds turn west-northwest, and our overnight lows will drop into the 30s to lower 40s, with much cooler air settling in for Thanksgiving and Friday, as we see a deep upper trough and a large high begin to build in, with that Friday night, that is, looking to be the coolest, in conjunction with a nice breeze and highs looking to be in the low to mid 40s by Friday night. Then we'll see those winds die down as a result of that high pressure, and skies will then clear, and we'll see, as a result of that combination there, temperatures fall below freezing, if not into the 20s, due to some radiational cooling. And then moving into the weekend on Saturday, we do look to stay mostly sunny, dry, and a bit cooler, with our clouds building Saturday night into Sunday morning as that high pressure that will have been overhead begins to move offshore, and we'll see a low pressure system pass well off to our north. And in conjunction with that system, we could see some light rain later Sunday into Monday as a cold front sweeps through, and we'll also see some cool seasonable highs in the 40s, and then a stronger system does look to approach on Tuesday and into early Wednesday, with the guidance continuing to trend cooler than yesterday, and highs once again in the 40s across much of the area. Now, this system that is set to pass through on Tuesday into Wednesday does look a bit more capable of delivering some showers, and more so widespread showers. However, given how far out it is, we'll still have to wait for those models and ensembles to come into better agreement as to the exact timing and coverage of that system as it moves towards our local area. For our 24-hour forecast here, we do have some color on the board, especially for the earlier portion of the forecast period, in which we are seeing some scattered showers, as mentioned earlier, of which most have moved offshore, but we are seeing some backfilling in, or some developing, that are approaching the area from the southwest, and we do have a slight risk of seeing an isolated thunderstorm, although as of this time, the heaviest of the precip does look to be offshore. For our winds, once that rain really moves through, we'll see those winds slowly pick up throughout the day and through the mid-afternoon, before we see a slight lull, and then we'll see a secondary front move through late tonight, and that will once again give us a chance of seeing a possible wind advisory, although we are a few knots below that given criteria. And following that frontal passage, the secondary one that is, we'll see those winds die down and become more so light out of the northwest, shifting to the west-northwest, and those skies will clear up and give us the potential for those temperatures to drop even further. As of currently, we are seeing some lowered ceilings out there. although skies are generally clearing with time, and we will see some intermittent periods of heavier or more so widespread cloud coverage as we move through the early morning associated with those scattered showers. Moving on to the short-term risk chart here for the next few days. On Thursday, we can anticipate mostly sunny conditions with clouds building in later in the day and a high of 49. On Thursday night, we'll see mostly clear skies with slightly breezy conditions and a low of 32. A little bit of color on the board there indicating the possibility of a wind advisory. And then on Friday, we'll see mostly sunny skies once again and breezy conditions and a high of 43 with those winds just a notch or two below the wind advisory criteria, so just bringing a bit of awareness on the possibility that we do see some breezier conditions come Friday. For our 7-day forecast here, we are currently working our way through that 100% chance of AM showers here, with highs, as mentioned, supposed to reach the mid-60s today after a mild evening in which lows really didn't get down. Didn't drop out very much, so temperatures are already a bit warm and expected to continue increasing through the mid-afternoon. And then tonight we'll see some cool temperatures possibly in the 30s, and moving through the week we'll see those skies clear out. We'll see those temperatures, those daytime temperatures drop into the 40s, with the lows dropping near 30 if not below, given the chance of some light winds in the overnight hours, so radiational cooling certainly on the table. And then we'll see clouds start building back in Sunday into Monday with a chance of showers associated with a frontal passage. And then Tuesday we'll see a much more likely chance of rain as a low pressure system moves through the area. In general, today is going to be the warmest day of the week ahead, and then our temperatures drop a bit and mellow out towards the end of the weekend and into next week, once they once again drop into the 40s. Now that is going to conclude the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, and we will be back on Monday with the daily weather operations brief. Hope everyone has a great day.